Kind of looks rainy today, but we will prevail. I hope it rains. No. Look how pretty our flowers still are. I've come and snipped them back here and there, but they're still nice and full, especially this one. It just keeps going, keeps going, keeps going.
Not that one. That one.
They're very pretty. And
At least that one's prettier than that one.
our steps, which I finished painting. Looks real good. Look at this little flower. Oh, Ellie. The prettiest flower of all. She's a little sassy though.
Hey.
And these look a little more ghetto, but still looking full, still alive. And it still looks like rain. Howdy ho. Piety. Howdy do, y'all. Today is the day that we get some dirt to fill in said box. So by the time I fill in some bare spots and get ready for planting out some of these fall plants, my brassicas, throughout the box and getting ready for it to get too cold, and some of my other stuff I still have in here dying off when the temperatures drop, which takes a long time around here. It could be mid-November before it gets cold enough to even possibly freeze, and then those things to die off and stop and literally look like frozen spinach. And so once I level some of this out and do what I can with it, get it loaded into the compost bins, set some extra on the side in some pots, and have more than enough to play with for back and forth with compost that needs to be added in later, and with seeds starting inside. I don't think I'm gonna have any leftover. I really don't. It's gonna be a lot of dirt, but I don't think I'm gonna have leftovers. What are y'all doing? No, come on. I don't have anything. Excuse you. That's rude. Come on. What are you doing? I guess the current experiment that I could say that I'm conducting is how well this is going to take being planted out throughout the box. I'm hoping some of it'll make it. It may not, but it's better than not trying at all, because then I'd have nothing.
I want to be on your movie.
Are you excited about dirt?
No.
Some of us like to ruin all the fun.
Some of us don't have fun.
So much stuff here. Isn't that cute? That's so cute. Isn't that pretty? Wow, that's really nice. Yeah. That's a lot of dirt. That's a lot of dirt. Piles and piles. He's probably like, what are y'all doing? That's 3.
Oh, this is the window. He's spreading it out.
Just to help keep it in.
We pulled.
That's a lot of dirt. Well, I'll get in. Y'all stay out. I'll get in here and shovel it into here so that we could take it over there. Alright, so this is going to take a while. BRB. we're gonna be real busy. We'll show you the finished result. Okay, so it's the next day. We did not finish yesterday. We didn't finish because there was just too much, and now that there's less sunlight with it being fall, excuse me while I meet myself at the pumpkin patch here. It's adorable. It was $1 at Dollar General. So I have to finish shoveling out the dirt, spread it out, and plant out as much that's gonna hopefully survive. A cold front came through. It's cold. It's cold. You can see. I'm cold. But we also have a bunch of pekins to harvest. And I just need to really do all the work that needs to be done with planting out as much as possible. With it being so much cooler outside today, I think the plants could handle it. So this is that stage where, like with the peppers, it's the last wave before there aren't any more because they go dormant. They'll come back in the spring. And he got me the little blue tractor so that I can get the rest of the dirt carted over there, because if we try to just back it up, the whole truck, since he waters over here so much, as y'all know, it's gonna leave ruts. What you doing, Sammy? Sammy? He likes to would you stop? He likes to stare at my plants. He's so tall. All right. Okay, so everything is going good so far. I will let you see our progress here in a minute, but something I have to add in is what happened with my celery. So I had in the spring sprinkled a bunch of seeds on the dirt because I said before several times how I was desperate. We got started late on establishing this box because this is the first year I've had an actual garden. I've only attempted to actually garden really once before, and then since we've lived here, this is the first real garden I've had. It was just my kiddie pool and some pots. So with that being said, we got started late, and then COVID hit, and then I stopped teaching piano lessons and whatnot because that's where my money was coming from. And Sam had lost his job, and so we were kind of really set back and everything was screwed up, so we just never went to get more dirt and I got started late, so I ended up just sprinkling the celery seeds in the box. And what I've learned, and I had to pull them up because I realized that there were several growing in one spot, and I recently, just the other day, did some research on how they grow and everything, and I was like, why do everyone's celery stalks, like the plant looks just like the one from the store? Well, I think I could grow celery really well because literally all of them sprouted, and some of these chunks, I counted like 5 or 7 at least growing in one spot, and they were all root bound together because it has, I mean, other than the big tap roots, you've got roots that grow very much just like hair. So it's no wonder that they got all bound up, and I can't even pull them apart. They fused together into one big monster. And you can see that there's one here, and then there's another next to it. And it's just like that, like all the way around. There's another one. There was at least 6 of them here. I think I counted 7, maybe more. Different sizes, like this one in the front is bigger, but there's so many of them fused together into one, they couldn't thrive. And that's why I wasn't successful at celery, and I decided to pull it out, and it was so strong I could not pull it. I had to hack at it with a hoe first a few times and then pull it out. So my point is, if you can help it at all, start your seeds inside. And then when you plant them out, make sure, especially with celery, that it's just one plant. Because I heard that in a video, and I could see why that's important because I've experienced it. And the roots, yes, they are very much like hair, and it's just a mess. It's a real mess. But I think because they all sprouted like that, I think celery wants to grow here. It's just I got to do it the right way. And sprinkling them in it's not the right way. And I know that. I was just desperate and it was an experiment. But this one was a fail. But a win at the same time. Harvest the lesson. I know. Who wants it? Who wants it? Here you go. Don't fight. Share. Sharing is caring. Also, look at these tomatillos busting out of here. Let's see, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 if you count this one that was all jacked up. That's a pretty good haul. And there's a whole bunch more. I got black eyed peas, some little peppers. They look like jalapenos, they're not. Tiny bell peppers, and a bunch of radishes down here that needed to come out because they were too close together. So that's pretty good for today. What do you want to show me?
Ta-da!
Oh.
These are the mountains, and this is the river. Those little mountains are mountains. And this is a volcano. And do you know why I put a big hole in the sticks in it?
Why?
Because it's erupting.
It's erupting? Oh, good job, Ellie. That's cute.
And all the little hills, the mountain. And this is the lake. This is the river. It went all the way around.
So as you can see, it's very unpredictable on the weather out here. It's warm, it's cold. It's normally when a cold front comes in, it's kind of cool, and at first we get all like, ooh, fall. It feels like winter now, and in just an hour or so, you're taking off your scarf and your jacket and your hat, and it doesn't last long, and it doesn't get really cool until it's evening again. But anyway, I have to finish up before it gets completely dark. But on the next vlog, you're going to be able to see everything that I planted out, and you'll be able to see if it's going to survive. I'll show you what I've got so far. I got a lot of dirt that I put in literally everything that was empty that I could put it in. Old milk jars, pecani sauce jar, any kind of pots. I put it all over there, so that's for seed starting. I'm going to finish up over here. I'm going to pull some stuff out, but over here, that's looking a little bit sad. But you can see how much better this dirt looks, and I'm just using the bricks right now because that's all I have. There's only like 2 actual stepping stones. There's one right there. I'll slowly put stepping stones in and get the bricks out. But you got to do at least 3 bricks because you can't really stand on 2. And bricks are kind of rude because you step on them and then they try to trip you. Because one will roll and you just about roll your ankle. So I've got stuff I've got to separate and plant out, and I've got a lot of space now. And the dirt is much more level. And I got a few spots that aren't done, but it's looking pretty good. I got some tomatoes I'm waiting on. All of this. I'm going to be so busy tomorrow. But I'm just about done. Stuff is looking a lot better. Tried really hard to tie up this tomatillo plant. And kind of controlled the broccoli because it's fallen over. Some more tomatillos that kind of fell off. I'll let you know how that salsa verde turns out. And then that's about it. Tied up the asparagus because that was covering up the radish I'm trying to get flowers from so I can get seeds. So I'm just about done. So pretty. Anyway, I gotta finish this. Okay, so that's it for this one. I will catch you on the flip-flop. Bye!
Bye. Hey.